Okay, so you can hear me out of the left channel, I think, right now. There's just something wrong with my thing that makes it work in both sides, so please wait, and I will figure that out. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Just had to turn it off and on again. Sorry about that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so thank you for mentioning that it was off. Just make sure, go to the live stream chat, and it's the last thread, or the most recent thread is where we're chatting. Okay, great. So what I did was I fixed vtest, and Playwright did not work. And it also did not give me anything useful. Found a focus test. That is useful. Just kidding. My bad. Focus test. Okay. But the install took a whole minute. It'd be sweet if we can make that not take a whole minute, but I think that's probably what is meant by Pavel or Pavel. I'm not sure. Am I saying that right? Sorry. When they said it should be very fast. Stable Chrome channel was that? Interesting. Well, I don't think that there's a stable Chrome channel or a local Chrome available on the machine, so we're not going to use that. Here we go. Playwright should be half or partway done with installing browsers, so that's good. And then we can mark this as complete, which would be nice. And then what I titled this video as was scaffolding pages. I should probably just be working on that now. We've got our routes, and I've got starports. Yeah, we had search, or yeah, I forgot what I was going to do about that. Where's yeah, was it ships? Yeah, so you could search ships, and that's probably how you find starports. I think we're probably going to want a starports page as well. Question, from here, does Cypress and Playwright do the same job? You just reminded me, I totally forgot. I have a Call Kent podcast episode or recording. Somebody asked me why I'm switching to Playwright. So I will remember to answer that during my one of the breaks or something. But yeah, so Cypress and Playwright, they do, yeah. Like you typically wouldn't use them both in a single app. I switched to Playwright because it's more capable, and even though the DX isn't quite there yet, they are investing heavily in the DX, and so it's going to be really good. And I think that's worthwhile. Okay, so cannot find build. That's because we're trying to run the tests for CI, and we need to run the build first. So that was a slight oversight here. Name Build, run, npm run build. There we go. Add build step 2 playwright. Okay, so now it should run, hopefully. Actually, you know what? What the heck? I'll answer this call right now. I need to figure out why we're getting that flash of unstyled content. That should be impossible because we have a link rel style sheet. And that is, there's our tailwind, there's our other stuff, and then other CSS, we've got our app CSS. So all of our CSS, there's tailwind, that's as big as the tailwind file gets. I can use those classes all over the place. It's amazing. Yeah, stuff for the pros, then the app. And so I don't understand how we could get a flash of unstyled content when the content doesn't show up until after the CSS, and CSS is blocking. It doesn't make any sense to me. So something really strange is happening, and I don't know what it is. Anyway, so let's go to admin, and let's respond to this. Yeah. Whoops, that I think. Yeah, close that. And also this. Okay.
Hi, Kent. My name is Julian, but people call me Diablo. I was wondering, why did you decide to migrate your tests from Cypress to Playwright? And will you recommend to use Playwright instead of Cypress now?
Great question. Okay. So, actually, I kind of missed the how to pronounce it.
Hi, Kent. My name is Julian.
Julian. Okay, cool. So, hey, Julian. Thanks so much for the question. This is a great one. So I still recommend Cypress. I think it's great. Cypress is a great tool. It has really good developer experience. Playwright is still playing catch up on that developer experience. But other than that, Playwright has a lot of really great things going for it. And the developer experience is actually better than you might think. Because I don't think that they do a super good job of explaining the what it is capable of from a developer experience standpoint. And I know that Debbie's working on that right now. Debbie O'Brien, she's joined the team relatively recently, and she's working on helping people see. And she's the reason actually I decided to try Playwright for testing. Was because I met her at the conference in Croatia, and she's like, let me show you this, and I was blown away. So yeah, Playwright has actually pretty good tools. They're just kind of not as well delivered or polished as Cypress. So Cypress is still great, and if you're using it today, I wouldn't recommend doing a big migration or anything. I did a migration yesterday as part of the EpicWeb.dev live streams because I had like 3 tests and I wanted to see what it would look like, and I'm happy with it. So yeah, I would suggest looking into it for sure. Because I think that it's really a powerful tool, and like it allows you to open multiple browser tabs and interact between them. Iframes work properly. Like so many things work better, I think, with Playwright. But the DX is still like they're still working on that. So yeah, that as far as like why I decided to migrate, I just think. Well, here's one thing. When I was migrating yesterday, I found it way easier to interact with my database from my test. So I can interact directly with the database and like create a new user before trying to test the login of an existing user and stuff like that. And as well as like the onboarding process. I've got MSW for mocking out emails, and that all happens server side. This is a Remix app, so I have MSW running server side, in my app, and it will save a file to the file system, and then Playwright will read that file in this special function I have called read email. And so then I can get a link or whatever I need to out of the email that would have been sent if MSW, the mock service worker, hadn't been running. And so I can test that bit. So I have a really nice setup for mocking email. So that's just one example of stuff that works really nicely with Playwright. I do feel like it's got a little ways to go with DX, but one thing that they are doing is they're introducing some very testing library-like or testing library-inspired APIs for selectors. So that'll be really cool. They already have a really powerful locator API. I'm not sure how that how ergonomic that API is, but it is very powerful. And so I've been talking with the team about adopting some of the strategies from testing library, and they are doing that. So that's already been merged actually. So the next release will include a by role query and a by text query. And I think they kind of combine a couple of the other things. So it's not going to be a exact copy of what testing library is, but it should be very familiar with anybody who's using testing library, which is very encouraging to me. So so for Epic Web, I am going with Playwright. I'm really happy with it. I don't feel bad recommending Cypress to people either. I still think Cypress is a good tool. But yeah, as far as recommending Playwright or starting with Playwright, if you're starting a new app and you want to have end-to-end testing in it, then I think I would recommend Playwright over Cypress. So long answer to your simple question, but hopefully that gives you the details that you're looking for. Thanks. And I was hoping I would be able to say, and I just had my test running on CI and it passed, but it didn't pass, so I'm kind of bummed by that. We'll have to figure out what's going on there. But yeah, so yep, that's good enough. Actually, one other thing that I'm gonna do is in here. Yep, gonna just link to this. Twitter question. Just to tie it all together. Submit recording. Yeah, this platform is actually super cool. What's happening right now is it's using FFmpeg on the server to normalize our audio, chop off the quiet bits that last longer than a second, so that like you can pause and collect your thoughts and then continue. That's not a feature that people know about, but I know about it, and so I can like pause and think like, what do I want to say next? So it'll chop out anything that's silent, and then it will scrunch them together or add bumpers. Beginning, end, and then something in the middle, and then scrunch it all together, and do like crossfade and everything. And then it makes the bot send this message, and it also sends an email to the person who asked the question to let them know that the answer is there. And then I publish it to Transistor, and Transistor will send a tweet from my account. So ta-da! So that's pretty neat. And I'll just stick this answered. There we go. Coolio. So that is that. I'm not sure why this is still failing. That is super annoying. Waiting for select a route. We're still on the login page for some reason. And this code frame is not working. I'm not sure why it's not, but it is not. So here's the neat thing though. I can do this. Download that, and then trace.playwright.dev. Once that is downloaded, what's going on? It's very small. Okay, there we go. We can go trace And no, data, here we go. What is the dog barking at? Yeah. Okay, so I think the zip might need to be extracted, but let's just see. Oh, sweet. It does not. Okay. Okay, this is the forgot password, and this all worked. Or no, there was an error. Oh, did we have multiple failures? One failed, one flaky. Reset password was flaky, I think. Okay, so that's that one. This says it can't find submitting. Maybe because it was just too fast or something. Yeah, I don't like that anyway. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that. It doesn't have to. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in the setup. So here then we click on log out, right? Yeah. And then we're expecting the URL. Wait, so this passed, right? Yeah, there's no error. This one passed. Interesting. So we don't have a trace for... oh yeah, no, this is the error that we're looking at. But then this one, login as an existing user onboarding test. Okay, maybe that one was the flaky one, and that's why we don't have a thing for it. All right, whatever. These are all app problems, not testing setup problems, so that's fine with me. I don't need it to be working right now. Who let the dogs out? Whoa, what happened? Yeah. Okay. Cool, so we're going to call this one done. Because we're going to get a lot of changes anyway that are going to break the tests quite a bit, like once we change the designs and everything. So I just need to make sure that the setup works. Okay, so we're going to scaffold Starport's page. And then we're going to do that right now. Whoops, that isn't... should go right there. This is going to take an hour probably. And then scaffold Starport page. And then we'll scaffold. So we're going to have, here's all the Starports. Eventually I'll have like, find one near me or whatever, but it'll just be like a search so you can filter down to the Starports. And then we'll have a, you'll choose the Starport. So now you're looking at a Starport and it'll show a list of the starships or the rockets that are available there. And so we'll have a ship page that you'll go to from there. So that'll be like 2 hours. I think I'm going to include in that we're going to actually have like booking possibility. So it's more than just scaffolding. So yeah, that is that. Okay. So we're working on the Starports page. Okay. And we've always got Cody at kcd.dev Cody loves you. Oh man. I guess, what is the seed, Cody? Huh. I thought that we seeded the database. Prisma Studio. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. This is username, not password, or not email. Okay, cool. So let's go to, you know what, maybe what we should do is, really quick, I'm not doing any design stuff, but we should probably update our homepage to have like a nav. We're going to delete all this stuff. We got to leave this around though. But then the rest of this can go. Now it's sad. Okay, so we're going to have a nav, UL and LI link to Starports. And I need a Starports .tsx. And I'm going to do something similar to the ships. A lot of copy paste when I'm scaffolding things out, and you'll be like, wow, there's a lot of duplication here. Now that's, you find out what abstractions you have after you duplicate stuff. Okay, so instead of ships, we're going to do Prisma Starport. Find many Starports. Okay, and Starports don't have brands. What do Starports have? Schema. So we've got name. I'm just looking at what is searchable. So the name would be searchable. The latitude and longitude. That one will be interesting. That's it. So name. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's keep that around as it was. What if contains? I need like, yeah. Okay, yep, that's enough for that for now. We'll figure out the latitude, longitude. Yeah, latitude. I need it to be like, if the latitude is 43, I need it to be within like a range search or something. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. So I need the ID, the name, latitude, longitude. Okay, it's so annoying. VS Code, when you make a new file, will treat that new file as spaces instead of tabs. So I have to close it and then open it again, and now it's like, oh, there are tabs in here. I will use tabs instead of spaces. And I wish there were a way to change that default, but I looked and I couldn't find one. Okay, and probably want, yeah, I'm going to need their ships also. Take No, I don't need their ships. I just want maybe a count. Can I do a count? How do I do a count? Is that distinct? I forgot how to do a count. Okay, where's the count thing? Prisma count records. That is not what I want. That is also not what I want. Good grief. Prisma docs count. No? No. I think maybe I want to do that here. Include. Okay, this is arguing because I've got select and include. You can't do both. Yeah, there we go. I forget what the difference is. I think select lets you select individual fields, and include will just like include the whole thing, maybe? I can't remember. Okay, sweet. So then we get a count of the ships. Yeah, so that should give us starports 0 dot. Yeah, it'll just call it count. It's kind of weird. Oh, count of ships. Yeah, there we go. Interesting. All right, sweet. So I think that's everything that we need. And then actually, we don't want that to be a child. So no outlet here. It'll take you to a totally different page. Okay, so we've got our starports and ships. And about privacy. Code of conduct. I have code of conduct. This is stupid. Code of conduct. Or maybe just call it conduct. No, code of conduct, that's fine. Yeah, this really should be where this goes. And instead of this being a form, this should be a link to me user.name. And then me should remix component me route. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot. The me route just redirects them to the user username route. User username. Use optional user is own profile. Okay, and then we'll say is own profile. Nope, I just want the form. Okay. Sweet, so then, yeah, instead of me, we'll just have, well, sure, why not? I don't know. That's fine. Okay, and then we can get rid of this thing. And that means we need to update our tests. I know that they're not passing right now, but yeah, log out. So before we do that, we need to await screen, find by role, link, name, account. I think that's what I call it. I forgot. Or no, user.name, yeah. Users, yep. We need to do that every time before we log out. And these are the only tests that we're really going to do all this nonsense in anyway. Okay, and then reset. This will be our user.name, but we need the invariant to make sure that the username does, or the user does have a name. Okay, cool. Let's just try that really quick, make sure that works. I guess I could have used the extension. Oh well. So the reset password didn't work. And I'm kind of thinking it could be because these are all running in parallel, but they're saving to the same file. So I need to come up with a better way to do this. Yeah, let's do this right now. In the mocks, we should have update fixture. Email should have I'm thinking like who the email is to. The problem is if you send it to multiple people, but I'm not sending it to multiple people, so this is fine. Kent, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, body.to body. Should it be an array? What if we send multiple emails to that person? We could. We're not right now, so Kent, chill. It's fine. My break is coming up already? You got to be joking. I've not been working for 40 minutes. Holy smokes. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. It went away. Okay, well, man. So that means in here, read email, recipient string, and then recipient, and then read email. I'm supposed to be taking a break right now. I will do it very soon. Login form email. So the user.email. Is that it? Oh, I thought I had another one. All right, this is going to fail. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something, but just wanted to run it anyway. Yeah, I know I'm missing something, because there should be 2 entries on email, but it overrides. This object gets overridden. I need to change my logic on merging. Okay, that's it. Let's take a break. I'll be back in about 5. All right, we're back. I actually didn't take a break. Instead, I looked at Twitter and, well, so I guess that's a break. Sort of. I don't know. That's probably not a break. But I saw this video of a haunted house, and this reporter was like going through it as part of the story that they were doing, and just totally freaking out. And I also would freak out. I do not like haunted houses. Okay, so let's see how we can make this work. So with MSW, actually this is a util. When we want to update the fixture, we read it, and then we just straight up merge the two. But we need to do better than that, because we need to do like a deep merge sort of thing. Then eventually the file could get like really huge. So I could, when we start, that's probably what I'll do. When, man, there's a loose thread on my pants. Yeah, when we start this, let's do a read fixture. Just, whoops. Stick that in here. Oh, and okay, then we can get rid of that. And then let's have a function called, why did I do that? What I just did, there was a reason. Oh yeah, clear fixture. And that does basically what update fixture does. Actually, you know what? It just does this. So that read fixture thing, totally useless. Undo. I don't need a function for that. Whoa. The only thing I need is this. And then I can do this. Export a function, clear fixture. Or just this. There we go. So then we can clear the fixture on startup. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is yeah, what we'll do instead is we'll stick this here, clearing fixture, and then await clearing fixture. That way we don't update it before it's finished being cleared. There we go. So we clear it. Side effect. Okay, cool. So yeah, when we start things up, fixture gets cleared, and then yeah, and then when we update it, updates just fine. So as far as updating it and merging properly, yeah, let's do, should we just have a update email, or shoot. Kind of think I want to bring back that read fixture. And this will await clearing fixture as well. Okay, and oh, right, because that is, yeah, okay. because we're going to wait for it there. Yep, okay, that's good. So then for this, I can say await read fixture, and then yeah, update fixture with email and body.to body. This is complaining because, oh, it thinks that read fixture is going to return an empty object. This can be a record string unknown. Is it saying? Yeah, heck with that. Any. Okay, cool. All right, good stuff. And then if later I decide, hey, like we send multiple emails, I want to have them all, then we can update that at that time. Okay, so this should get cleared from the start pretty quick. Yep, cleared. It looks like, that's interesting. I wonder why it was empty and then it got an object. Anyway, oh, 881, yeah. Let's try that again. The fixture thing is working, so that's good. Email. Coolio. Yeah, this might even fix things on CI. Fix mocks for email. All right. I'm pretty sure this update fixture is only used in one place, so we were a little bit of unused abstraction here, but eventually maybe we'll use more of that. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so now that is working. Let's go back to the app. Do I recommend adding a test script in Husky for pre-commit? Yeah, I might do that eventually. For like early development, it's not as important because I don't care if I break anything. So yeah, when I start to care, that's when I would probably add a test script in Husky. Okay, cool. So here we are, Rocket Rental, Cody. Log out of Cody, but I don't want to. I don't know why this doesn't work for me. Yeah, it's super weird because if I put it in here, we're going to get a preview. Eventually. Well, yeah, I don't know. There we go. There's that preview. There's Cody, apparently. Yeah, so I'm not sure why I get DNS errors with those image URLs, but that's going to be pretty annoying pretty fast. So I may need to come up with a different way to generate the image URLs. Random user.me. They've got a bunch of user photos. They're fun. Even Lego, which is awesome. And I could just like randomly choose those. Maybe the server doesn't like the request from localhost. I'm not making the request though. This is like, look, if I go straight to it, boom, nothing, no good. So I think actually, is there a way to random user photos AI? Well, that's, yeah, random AI image. That's crazy. This probably is not what I want, but APIs, real names, poems, image, random images, avatar, random avatars. Dragon images, what? Whoa, crazy. Avatar. All right, well, yeah, maybe we'll just go with the random user .me. This is fine. There was a site that was like, just random user images. Hey, that's Remy. I know that person. And I can't recall what it was, but this is probably sufficient. 200 friendly faces. Oh, I click on it and it did, what? That's weird. Okay, open image in new tab. Yeah, it's just like 100, but if I do 99, yeah, so it's 0 to 99. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, image URL. And this will be, I don't think that these have a way to specify. Oh yeah, they do. All right, so gender, faker, random, or how do you like do, yeah, random, then, or there's a way to like choose between two options or multiple options, one of or something like that. One helpers, yeah, one of, or
you're halfway through.
Pick, no. Array element, there we go. Yeah, female, male, female. Spelled that wrong. And male. And then gender. This is complaining because, yeah, that's too bad. It should, yeah, this should totally, these types are wrong. This should be, no, that should work. An element from the array. So the return type should be can I specify that? Female, male. Yeah, I didn't think I could specify that. That's too bad. I'm doing something wrong. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but that is what it is. Okay, so then our URL for our images is going to be okay, no, stupid. No, that's not cool. Let's try this. And then this will be faker, data type, number, or random works. Let's see. Random numeric. Oops. Oh, faker. Random numeric. Oh, yeah, that is how many digits there should be. All right, that is not what I want. Faker generate random number in range. I know I've done this before, I just can't remember. Random number data type. Okay. Oh, min max. There we go. There we go. I'm going to take this bit. Image, gender. That will make it look better. Image, number. There we go. Okay, cool. So now if we do Prisma DB seed, how did I use Faker without installing it? It is installed. It's installed locally to this project. So, okay. And that's interesting. I would not expect to still be logged in as Cody. And that image URL is wrong. Oh, I'm not logged in. That's why the login is gone. But the image URL is wrong. Oh, there it is. Yep. Let's make a export a fun get avatar. Nope, that's stupid. Not yet. Let's figure out what is going on here. Oh, Cody is the only one. All right. Cody user create user. Is that what this is called? Yeah, create user. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. No, never mind. Yeah, let's do. Yep, that'll work. Let's seed it up again. You're right. That is way better readability. Thank you. Yeah. Refactors mess things up sometimes. Okay, cool. There we go. That's Cody. Ta-da! Actually, when I made the name Cody, I did not decide on a gender. Because Cody, I think I've met a woman named Cody before. So Cody will be a different gender every time we seed. Or will be, yeah, either one. So there you go. Da-da-da. This time Cody's a dude. Okay, anyway, let's do, yeah, let's go log in. Log in. Whoa. This is sending me back to the login screen. Oh, because, yeah, let's actually fix this bug. This will not happen, I don't think, in production, but what happened is my user was deleted. So when I go to the login screen, we have this loader that checks whether the user is authenticated. If they are, then they'll get redirected. We determine whether they're authenticated based on whether they have, where's my authenticator? Whether they have a session token. At least I believe that's how that is determined. So we can't actually fix that ourselves. I don't think. Where's my session? Yeah, we're not going to fix that ourselves. Oh no, what we can do is in the root. We'll do this in the root. It makes sense to do this in the root. Yeah, let's see here. So we do have a user ID, but we don't have a user. So the root loader will say if there's a user ID, then user, yeah, that's what we want. So then user will that be that. And this is complaining because, wait, why? Oh, there we go. But then we'll say if there's not a user, something weird happened. So log the user out. And yeah, where's my logout? I don't remember how to do this with this thing. Okay, cool. So now I can go to login. Fix that bug. The user is authenticated, but we can't find. There's our ships. And here are starports. Cool. Oh, starports have, here, let's commit this stuff. Checkpoint. Awaited is a really handy type that will turn the promise that is returned by this into this. So it just pulls this piece out of a type that has a promise. So came out in TypeScript about maybe a year ago. Before that, I had a little utility I got from Darius in Discord that did the same thing. It was pretty fancy. Okay, this is complaining because we're not using a form in here anymore. Okay, so now we're going to our starports, and we're also going to grab image URL. There we go. We got our image URLs. Hold on a second. This might be important. Probably won't be, but good to check. Okay, that's good. Cool. So I have a hard stop at 1:45. Okay, So we're going to list these out now. Trying to think. Yeah, we're not doing any design. Okay. So we'll say UL beauty. Ta-da! That's neat. Copilot is magic. Okay, but we also want to display eventually we need to get internationalization and pluralization and stuff working in here. Image source. That is not what I wanted. There we go. Starport. Whoop, that is not what I wanted either. Not image URL. Alt. Starport name. Yeah. There we go. This is what the starports look like. Okay. And how do you do aspect ratio? No. Square. Okay. Forget that. Let's do that on here. I expected that to go behind the image also. Huh. The background color is not. What if I do? That's what I want. Beauty. And flex. I don't think I want justify start on this actually. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So we'll just get rid of that. Okay, now that's interesting. Why is it a different image every time? Huh. The way that works, I guess it's just different every time. Huh. Alright. Well, that's kind of annoying. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Hey, this actually does look like it could be at a starport. Okay, sweet. So we can choose that one. And now we've got this starport, which is great. Yeah, I should probably have a search functionality here as well. Form, input, name, search. Yeah, this is tough. Instead of doing name, let's just do query. Yeah, this is where we're going to run into SQLite issues because I don't think text query that SQLite supports string searches. Search, full text search. Yeah, Postgres and MySQL. Yeah, so SQLite does not, which is a bummer. But we can do, eventually maybe I'll switch to Postgres, but it's just such a pain to use Postgres when developing because now you've got to have a Postgres server running. With SQLite, you literally just like npm install and run and boom, everything's working. It's so much easier. So, well, for that reason, we're going to do things a little differently. Contains query. Okay, so then we can say torp, and that was unexpected. We need to make the default value equal query. Let's see, use search params. Get. What is the type back from this? Oh, yeah. Get search. It's not search, it's query. Search. No, query. There we go. Oh, now that's interesting. That is not the way that I want that to work. Wonder why that's happening that way. Huh. I would expect, what if we do a regular form? Whoops. Yeah. So a regular form does it right. So there's a problem with the way that we're doing this with Remix. For some reason, method defaults to get properly. And action. Okay, this has got to be a issue somebody else has run into. Search params append instead of update. This is August, so it should have been released. Well, I'm not sure what that is all about, but we'll have to figure that out later. I would like it if the query just gets removed if it's empty. If there's no query, then return redirect to Starports. Too many redirects. All right. Shoot. If query is equal to an empty string. There we go. So then I go like that. Boom, 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 boom. That is great. That works even without JavaScript enabled, which is nice. Cool. Yeah, neat. Neat. Good. So now, let's see here. Starports is scaffolded. I think there's no mutations will need to happen on this page unless we decide to do like add to favorites or something like that. We don't currently have anything like that, and I don't think we need to. So yeah, this is the basic idea, so that I can hand this to a designer and be like, make this look pretty, and they'll give me back a Figma or Adobe Figma thing. So cool. I think we can check that off then. Scaffolded.
Great job. Keep it up.
Keep it up, myself. Okay, so Starport page now. What needs to happen on the Starport page? I just need a list of the rocket ships and the ability to filter down to the ones that you want. Oh, you know what? Starport should probably also list their latitude and longitude.
Your break is coming up. Begin to come out of flow.
ID. Yes, this ID is generated by SQLite. Okay, break time. Yeah, I'm gonna take this break, even though I'm gonna be done here pretty soon. I need the break. I need to stand up. Okay, we are back. Hold on a second. Okay, so let me think through the DX wishes that I have. The trace should be much easier to get to. I would love to have it integrated in the VS Code extension. I feel I really like that I can watch the browser run the tests in Cypress, and that just feels more integrated there. I know that I can make that work with Playwright, but it just feels like a separate thing. Would be cool if the browser window could appear within the VS Code extension. I was thinking of another thing as I was typing that. Watch mode would be stellar. Automatically rerun tests when I change code. Change the test file. Maybe this exists, but I don't know. If it does, I want the browser to remain open. Or I don't care if the browser remains open. I want the rerun to be very fast. Maybe the browser should remain open during watch mode. What else is it missing? The trace UI could use some polish. What else? There's a lot to like about Playwright 2, which is why I'm switching. Don't want you to think I'm unhappy with it. The VS Code extension has a close all browsers that shows up even when there are no browsers open, which is a small but confusing thing. I'd like a way to see output when I run my tests in the VS Code extension. If you'd like to watch my live streams from yesterday, there were probably a couple other things that that I missed, that are or got wrong, that could give you an idea of to improve education as well. Also really looking forward to the new locator APIs. Okay, hopefully that is helpful. Whoa, whoops, wrong hotkey. Okay, so for this, we need the Starport image up top, and then the title of the Starport, location and description and stuff, and then latitude and longitude, and then the list of the ships at that Starport. So we're gonna have our yeah, that's actually what I wanted. Thank you. And we'll put image source data Starport image URL. And then I kind of feel like this alt shouldn't be there. Like this image is just for display purposes. It doesn't really serve. Yeah, okay. I can't remember how to do that though. Image for decoration only alt text. I think just decorative images. There we go. Yeah, okay, so role presentation. However, currently this feature is not as widely supported as using null alt. Yeah, okay, so just empty alt. That makes sense. Okay, cool. And so we've got our image, we've got the Starport thing. Yeah, and then okay, one second. I got kids who want to see their dad. One second. Okay, so let's render out the description, or data Starport description. Maybe this can have the latitude and longitude. Design is going to make this way better. Yeah, and then what else we got? Yeah, and then we'll just have a search. It allows you to, or do we want to search? Do we need a search? I don't think we need a search. Probably just a list of all the rockets and at the location. Yeah, let's just do that. So, and select, or yeah, image URL. Oh my gosh, look at this, is so cool. Saying, hey, you're missing something. Oh, that's so great. Should probably include the ID. Just kind of feels like you should. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Who needs the ID? Not me, apparently. Okay. And then for the ships, we'll need an ID for those. Name. Yeah, reviews. You don't want all the reviews, but I do need a way to aggregate the reviews to give it a star rating. And I feel like the fastest way to do that would be to do it as an aggregation. I wonder if there's a way to do an aggregation of reviews. Where's aggregation? What if I want it? Yeah, I want to be able to do an aggregation within a find many. Yeah, so this is actually where I do something that's not smart, and then I bring on an expert to later fix the thing that I did that was wrong. So we'll fix this later with an expert. So select the rating, and that's all I want. Okay, and I'm gonna have it to do figure out an aggregation or a way to do this as an optimized, so we don't have to do this on the outside the database. This isn't on the client, but it's also not in the database, and I want that to happen in the database. Okay, so we've got our ships, we got the name, reviews, the ID, image, oops. Probably the host image. Image, oh, user. Yeah. So we're going to have like the rocket image and then the host image next to it, and then the name of the rocket, and then the star reviews. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. I think that's probably enough. Okay, so if I save that, let's see what our data looks like now. What, really? There's only one ship? Yeah, oh, that's why I listed how many ships there are. So, 7 ships. Let's look at that one. Beauty. Okay, cool. This is actually really cool. This is really fun. Okay, so let's get our list of ships. Yep. we'll just keep on letting Copilot write all this for me. Boom. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's nuts. Okay, so... Oh, because that could be null. So... And the user's name, chip, host, user, username. Oh, actually, I think the username is required, so... All right, what did you design for me? Oh my goodness, isn't that, oh my word. Copilot just did all that. That is so cool. Yeah, Evan, shout out to the JSON stringifying the pre-tag. I've been doing that with React for years. I got that trick from either Michael or Ryan, Michael Jackson or Ryan Florence. I think it was Michael. Or maybe I think he did it and I was also doing it. I think I did it back with actually, fun fact. Let's see if this still is a thing. ng kcd angular kcd angular, that's what it was. What is this? They forked my thing but deleted the fact that it was a fork. Yeah, here we go. KCD angular. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it still works. What is that? Oh, that's like a copy paste flash thing. Back before the copy paste thing. Yeah, what are the blue ones? Is that featured? Can't remember. Interactive. Where's the interactive ones? There was something. Oh no, it was Angular formerly here in these. Yeah, I would put everything in the code here. Anyway, I've got to go. So thanks everybody. We will see you when I stream later. I think I'm streaming today. Yeah, still streaming today. So we'll see you during the next stream.